Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Hope you guys are doing well. Fantastic Monday afternoon, I believe it is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Monday.
Stay a while and listen.
Back on the Travancore grind. Praying for the high runes. Ral rune. Alright. Almost. Let's see, how long is it gonna be terrorized for? Oh, it just changed. Alright, cool. Maybe we can find an item. Wait, where the fuck is level 4 now? Right, okay, so it's upseas and then... Right, yeah. The thing is, so the reason we're doing like Andorial, I know she's been nerfed and everything, but this build is really good for bosses. But alright, so we're just gonna, you know, pray we get something good or what. Pray. What you want? I don't know. I can only run Travancore so many times before my mind kind of just goes blind. I wonder if our dude can solo her. Let's try. Wait, where is she? There. Okay. Our dude is doing. No, wait. Fuck. Oh! He's slapping the shit out of her! I mean, okay, it's not P8, but he killed her in what? 3 hits? 4? Dude! Terrorized Andorial in hell. And he just kind of decided to slap the shit out of her. It's like, nah. Oh my god. I can't even this. Brother. Ah! Oh, things. I mean, I guess we could put it to P5 to get more EXP, but that feels kind of unnecessary. Like, look at him, he has Fana aura and he's cursed and shit. Like, he does not give a fuck. Look at this. Every single mob he just one shot. Like, I honestly, if I didn't know any better, I think I was cheating. I mean, I'm not, but like... What are these drops though? I mean, I know he's kicking her ass and everything, but like, what are these drops? Where's my good shit? We need well, I don't know. We just want things that are good and new. That's what we want. Also, Hephasto has like severe issues with his aggression level. I tested this by just recalling him, and he literally just runs straight back in. Dude has severe problem. I mean, okay, so he's a demonic demon that like guards the Forge of Hell, so I suppose there's something to be said about that. But still, he has severe aggression issues. Well, he didn't one-shot them. Oh, going this up. I wonder when we're gonna get our first high rune. I mean, okay, fine, we found a Vex and we've gotten an Om, so technically that is a high rune, but I mean like Ja and Burr and stuff, right? Like the runes that we want, right? Well, there we go. Alex, 2 Talix, I don't even know what the fuck this is, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna assume it's something I want for something, so whatever the hell that is, cool. We got something. Okay, let's put those in the stash. I have no idea what the hell this is. It's some sort of statue that is new in this expansion. I have no idea what they actually do, but I'm sure they're great for whatever the hell they're used for. They're lightning in. In ghetto teleport. Thereabouts. These bases are pretty decent to pick up. So you can use them for like removers and shit. Hear me? Wow. Look at her go, and she's done. What are these drops though? I know they nerfed her, but like I didn't think she was this nerfed. They literally like took out all of her drops. Well. Maybe one day we'll get good stuff.
Good to see you.
Oh, really? Wait, these were new items on the Grail? No kidding! Wow, okay. So Bloodletter's new. I didn't think it was. Sasabi's is... This poor helmet still didn't get a buff. No. 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 Flesh Ripper. Okay. Oh, that's 3 new items on the Grail. I didn't realize it, but apparently it was. Yo, soon done with the Grail, guys. Soon. Or something. How many items do you have left? Yes. Like, I don't know, 300? Oh, they're extra fast. That's fun. Well, I guess if we've gotten 3 new items on the Grail, I can't really expect anything. I honestly didn't even realize these were new items. Is he even hitting her? I never know. Gore bro. I know it's his brow, but bro is fun. Things I would do for an Enigma. What's the thunder noise? One socket, bro. Wonder if it might not be faster to just grow. Okay, maybe not. You know, it's interesting. I decided I had enough farming in RO after rifting a lot. I decided to stream and play Diablo 2, which is even more grindy. An axe and a ring. I'm pretty sure we already have this. Tiara. Yo, a tiara for me with one socket. Ah, boy. My GG drops at. Sorry, I was just responding to something for a second. Ace Razor. Ace Razor Blazer. At some point I'm gonna check how many items are actually still left on the ground. I mean, it's gonna be a lot because we haven't found any of the big GGs anywhere, but I'm just curious how far we've actually... Then again, like the first 80% you can find in like a few weeks. And then the real slogfest begins. The thing is though, there is something to be said about this. Once we start picking up good charms, skillers, we have good gear, we reach like targets to farm faster. Forgotten volume. So there's definitely two sides to this, right? But for every item we do find, whoa, okay. For every item that we do find on the Grail, it does get harder. So, you know. But it also depends whenever we get our, you know, Enigma and other unmentionables. My demon is not even taking damage, he's still on like 99% health. He's just casually tanking Andorial and everything else he can get his hands on. Because he's just running around looking for more targets. Absolutely unhinged. It's like the Hulk. Hulk smash. So we need to find a good offhand for Warlocks with 2 slots. We can make like a rune word in it. It's the equivalent of basically trying to find a good Necro or Paladin shield, right? Like the ones you want are really rare. And then you need to get, like, okay, you could get a white one and then you could use Larsok, but... Oh, runes, the highest rune we found for a while. Fuck bossing, let's just go and open casket. That seems to be the way to do it. Old book. So we needed to basically have like 2+ to a couple of skills and have 2 sockets. Which is technically possible. It's like finding those 4-socket ethereal shields with 45 all resistance for paladins. Can you do it? Yeah. Will you do it? Probably not. Look how aggressive he is, dude. I literally... Come on, Stone of Jordan, or something, I don't know. Well, this is an interesting board. Probably nothing we want, but it's still interesting. So close to top 15 in ASA. I'm 228.15 is 2. Oh, cool. You know, it's interesting. A lot of people say that Assassin is so bad. But honestly, it's probably like it has so many good things. Now, to be fair though, they were recently given a lot of changes to their skills because they were kind of bad before, I guess. But like, they were still able to do pretty good damage anyway. What build are you playing? Are you playing Qatar or are you playing Dagger or what are you playing? Qatar. I guess you like the changes I made to the Qatar skills on the Shadow Cross. So you can actually use them. Because before you were basically forced into playing, what's it called? You were forced into playing with the guillotine cross skills, which is kind of eh. Well, I mean, you'll get them all eventually anyway. It's just a matter of which ones you prioritize. That's basically what builds are now. At least for skills anyway. As gear becomes the deciding factor. And stats, obviously. You're still ass? What? I'm confused. What is ass? Your build? Or what are you talking about? Oh, your gear. Oh. So many... You'll get there. No, 285. No. You'll get there, buddy. Don't worry about it. Do you have 180 garment? Or not that either yet? 200 garment, okay. Have you gotten yourself 2 main jobs from the event? They're really strong. Highly recommended. What? Okay. But yeah, they're really nice. You have plenty of time though. The event still has another, what, week and a half? Or at least a bit more than a week. Like, we're... I think it's like 10 days left or something like that. So... You have plenty of time. When the anima, or what are you talking about? Two as I go. Oh, okay. $355 is very high. You don't need that high. If you're fighting Death Witch, you need like 300 something. But if you're not fighting Death Witch, I think you're fine at like 220, 240 maybe. No, maybe a little bit higher. But like You definitely do not need over 300. Like... So you can definitely lose some crit. The thing is, Qatar gets double crit. Oh, sacred armor, but it's white. Oh my god. So, it's a lot easier for you to reach high crit chance numbers. The problem is that basically all the cards we have that give crit damage will also give crit chance. What we need is we need cards that offer maybe crit damage plus something else instead of crit chance. So builds that naturally have high crit chance don't get overstacked like that. Now, having said that, for 200 plus content with Twilight and stuff, but considering where you're at gear-wise and you already have such high crit chance, by the time you have better gear, your crit chance is gonna be in the 400. Like... which you really don't need. Right? Well, the thing is, I mean, what is your luck? I assume it's like 120 or something. I mean, 120 luck is perfectly fine. Okay, wait. 120 strength, 120 agility, 120 vitality, 33 intelligence, and 107 luck. Am I reading that correctly? I mean, that looks like a pretty solid build. I would probably actually go... well, maybe you don't... unless you're using a Galensis card, I guess you don't need even more luck. But otherwise, I feel like that sounds like a pretty solid build. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. You don't need a dex, really, so... I don't see anything wrong with that build. Honest. Oh my god, I was not ready for you. Hello. Why you do this when I'm not ready?
That's what she said.
Like when she says wrong hole, there is no such thing.
Yeah.
Hold 1, hold 2, hold 3. There we go. How are you doing today? I assume you've dropped the little one off now since you're playing, or see...
He's sleeping.
Ah! I see. Well, that works, I guess.
I don't know when she takes
I'm not saying you should get rid of him. I thought that maybe since it was Monday, maybe she had picked him up or something. 130 power. I mean, again, that doesn't really sound like a bad build. Sunday. Your build sounds pretty fine. I mean, is there room for improvements? Sure, but that's basically always the case. But overall, your build sounds fine. It's probably just a gearing problem. Did you see I found more carrots?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh my god, she's so lucky. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's been a lot of rips.
Because you enabled the drops again.
Ah, yes, of course, yeah. That's exactly what happened, yes. I said as a joke, I disabled the drops now when I stopped playing, and then people found Nidhogger's shadow card. Like, what are you guys doing? So you took my drops. Yes, I took your drops. That's what happened. I disabled all the drops and all the cabs. This is a true story based on fiction and complete nonsense. But otherwise, it's almost true. Sort of, maybe, potentially, not really. Hello, Percival. How are you, my friend? Why are we getting another heat wave? I'm really not on board with this. Like, I'm not okay with this. I need to call my fucking landlord because my fridge is basically broken. And I sub to your only fee. I know. You're one of my 300 subscribers. Like, last week's edition with the feet in mayo was a huge success. I made thousands. True story? Or something like that. The only feet. I'm gonna make an OnlyFans and it's gonna be called Only Cards. And people can... Yeah, so people can subscribe to see Pog card drops in a row. People like, I'm subbing for this shit.
Oh, Laxama would...
Yeah, I haven't seen him and since the adjustment to Acid Demonstration, by the way.
That class.
Oh my god,
you
yes.
killed my class.
Probably. But no, honestly, I haven't seen him at all today. I don't know if it's a coincidence or if he just rage quit.
Well, he was active in the chat.
Was he?
Yeah.
Aww.
Before
I mean,
your
that's...
reboot. Because he was asking where
is Rift?
Yeah.
Where Rift?
I wanted to write down, go back to sleep, Laxama.
There is no Rift for you, it's gone, go away.
Go back to bed.
Still need to farm that. Why are people treating this like they have to play, guys? Come on. I made the event last for 3 weeks so you wouldn't stress over it. And people are like, Rift, must Rift. Oh, I could eat or sleep, but what about the Rift? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, at least
Who
you
will
take...
kill all the MVPs?
Well, at least you take time off for your child. Like, that's... I mean, that's... You're like, no, daddy's busy. Come back later. You need 6 months. 6 months to do what? What, rifting for 6 months? Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, if you play enough years, and we do 2 to 3 weeks per rift, per year, eventually it will be 6 months. You can do some girl math or something, I don't know. Where are my high runes, though? I never find anything in any video game. Just me, no one else's. That will be called Bloody Branches, my friend. If you want MVPs that nobody else gets to have. Well, actually, yeah, you can just... Yeah, exactly. Just get Bloody Branches. Or something. I don't know. You can do Madness as well. But yeah, no, we had a discussion earlier and people only get 1 MVP card every X days. And I'm like, do you guys, like, have I spoiled people so much that they forgot how rare MVP cards are actually supposed to be? Like,
I would say yes.
Like, bro, like, what do you mean,
Probably.
only? Just inject me with 2 million bloody branches. Yeah, but it's just like... I was amazed that I'd already found like 3 MVP cards this event. I did get more so far, but like even 3, I was wow, 3 MVP cards. That's insane from 1 event. Meanwhile, people like I've only found 6. I've only had 12. Like
No. I thought I was with 5.
yeah, 5 was insanely lucky. How many clips you use? Well, I basically run out of clips now. But I had like 20 or 30 clips. No, wait, hang on. I bought 20 clips because I traded for a minibus card. And then before that, I think I had 14 or 16 clips from the summer lottery. So overall, I've used like 36. No. I gifted 2 as well to a friend. So No, I have used like 34 clips total. So a lot. The clips is the way, trust me. Usually they go for like 15 or 16 mil each. And you can do, if you plan it well, you can get 2 rifts out of 1 pair of clips. Because they last for 4 hours. So I only used them when I knew I was gonna do at least 2 rifts. Right? Because they don't stop when you log out. I mean, the other alternative is to get drop rate gear. But I'm too poor for that.
But sometimes, even without VIP, you drop more cards.
But that's the thing. It's not like you need drop rate gear or VIP or bubbles or luckies or whatever, because at the end of it all, it's gonna be like a 50-50, right? Like either you get it or you don't. Like it's just. I mean, as insane as that sounds, it's sort of true. Now, obviously, math is a thing, right? But
Math also.
yes, mental abuse to humans, math. People don't laugh at me. But I mean, if you're playing an assassin, why don't you just use backslide?
Yeah. If max ASBD, it's fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Way.
I said that before. There's rocks. Well, I mean,
Walk around.
it's not like you can just hold down. You can. But I'm just saying, it's once you get the hang of it, it's really strong. Now, I recognize that this place is not the most friendly for backsliding, but there's definitely many areas where you can use backslide. In my opinion. Where be runes? Give runes. ROENSF 5 runes something. Where be runes? You have I do. She's like level a battle stuff. She's like level 220, 30. Oh, Noodle used once. My favorite one is watching people try to backslide away from a targeted skill. It looks pretty funny. Like they'll spam backslide and then they'll just randomly die off screen. It's like, well, okay, you tried. Oh, Bloody Knight. Oh wait, that's Backslide and magic will save people cracking this corner. Honestly, fighting the hentai guy in the wild, I mean, it's better than fighting him in Morvain. I challenge anyone to go into Morvain and kill something. Even Movement stays the fuck out of there. I mean, he did go there and get a couple of cards. But like, yeah.
Not again.
Morvain is more pain. It's ironic because I had no intention of that name thing when I made it, but like it fits. Where be runes? You would be correct, it is. I already had that though, but yes, you are correct. You are correct, sir. I was gonna say, why did my desk vibrate? Didn't realize I have a phone here. Paid way too much. Oh yeah, I can identify basically all items, uniques, and sets without even identifying them. It comes from having done 3 Grails and playing for 20 years. I do struggle with the newest ones that they added this expansion because I haven't had 20 years and 3 Grails to learn them. But otherwise, yes. There's no such thing as playing too much D2. It's like saying rifting too much in a row. This is heresy and not true at all. Ask Laxam, there's no such thing. Just go 40 hours a day, bro. You'll be fine. Won't be up the next one. Why not? Are you gonna sleep? Can't sleep when the rifts are open, dude. That's against the rules. You have to sleep between rifts. That's how the big boys do it. That's how the professionals get their kills. You take a power nap for 59 minutes between each rift. Gives you 1 minute to go piss as well. And you just do this 12 times a day. Or you can take it one step further and you can like sit on a bucket while rifting. Then you can save a few minutes to get more kills. I'm just kidding, by the way. No bucket for you. Like when there's a new league in Path of Exile, there's people like, oh, I play 72 hours straight so I can finish the league. Like, bro, what? Why? Oh, I just don't want to fall behind. I was like, ah, yeah. Hi, Cowie. I'm trying, but they won't give me anything. These stingy fuckers, they just give me Tal runes and shit. I'm even murdering them on like players 5 to get more runes, but I just get more Tal runes. Like, I just get more shitty runes instead of better runes. How are you doing today, Cowie? Yeah, that's the cool part about playing hardcore. You spend months trying to make an Enigma, then you make it, and then you get careless and then die and lose it again. That happened to me on the last Grail. I finished Enigma, I finished Infinity, and then I lost them like a week later. It was great. I had such a good time doing that. It was fun.
Sad cat.
Exactly, see, you know me, sad cat. It was either like my new guild was either gonna be called Sad Cat Incorporated or the Bad Dragon Enthusiast. I ended up with the Bad Dragon Enthusiast though, because you know, big dildos are fun or something. I don't know. I swear, I'm gonna do a giveaway for that big thing that they sent me. I'm gonna have like a stream giveaway or something. It's still in its box. I still don't know who the hell this is supposed to be made for, but you know, whatever, I guess. It's... Lucky number 7. Alright, cool. Alright, okay. We got a minion skull, we got an ancient sword. We got craft. More craft. And we're over golded now, we cannot carry more gold. Okay, there's one dude left. Hi, Rune! Hi! Nope. Okay. I tried, but in the end, it didn't matter. Thank you for your wishing of good fortune.
Good look.
Yeah. Viel Glück in dein Arsch or something, I don't know. I speak fluent Germish.
Germish.
Germish, yes.
The Germish sounds like a disease.
I was about to say, isn't it? Like, it sounds like a disease. I speak the Germish. It's like the guy yesterday called me. He's like, ich delivery nicht the bombe. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, the bombe. I was like, what bomb? What the hell is he talking about? Like, yeah, bombe in the tunnel. I was like, okay. Work is ramping up again. No problem.
Yeah, but I'm the bombshell.
Yeah, no, but he was very insistent on the fact that there was bombs. I don't know, I felt like that was very weak, to be honest. It's just like, how dare you not brave this to deliver my food?
Yeah, basically.
He was like, the bombe und der Polizei. I was like, what the fuck is he high? Like, because it wasn't really making sense. And I was like, English? And he goes, no, kein English, only das Bombe. I was like, okay.
English bombe.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know, but I mean, I understood what he meant eventually, because I used Google Translate, and I asked him, like, what bomb? And he goes, yeah, bomb. I was like...
Yeah, and go on.
Yeah, no, after a lot of back and forth, I understood that there was a bomb in the tunnel that he had to pass, and he couldn't. Because
he had to do this.
Yeah, no. Since I ordered and I wanted delivery, right? And he called me and I was like, "Is there a problem with my order?" It's like, "No, the order, das Order is okay." I was like, "Okay, but ich kann nicht deliveren das Bombe." I was like, "What?" Like, okay, so the order is fine, but there's a bomb. At first, I thought he meant that there was like a bomb in his house or something. I was like, "Should you really be calling me then?" Like, if somebody put a bomb in your house, you should probably get out. I'm very lucky recently I managed to catch all the streams. I'll probably end soon. Oh, do you have like a flexible work schedule, Masao? You don't just work like 9 to 5, but you guys are like asked to work longer if there's more to do and stuff. Did you see my amazing creative stream title, by the way? It is the bomb, literally. I was feeling very creative when I made it. Maybe there's a bug in my Diablo and no high runes for it.
To talk to the devs.
Yes, let me go talk to the devs. Because they wouldn't give a fuck about me. Like, I'm on my 4th grail and I can't try high runes. They're like, what is wrong with you? And I don't know. I'll be like, das Bombe, das...
Yeah,
like,
this solves problems.
I mean... Nice. Yo, what happened to my music? Here we go. Music.
Here's the radio.
You had a heart attack. You should probably go to a hospital if you're having heart attacks. You shouldn't be playing RO. I thought I lost my account. What? What do you mean?
No.
Dude, you know the owner. You'll be okay. Okay? Trust me.
Raw. Trust me, raw.
People be like, I lost my account. I'm like, don't worry, I'll give it back to you. $499 on PayPal, please.
Easy money.
Oh, the accessory from the event. Oh, that shouldn't be sellable to the NPC. He means his main yard. Yeah, no, that you shouldn't be able to. I mean, unless you like, unless you like drop it on the ground or something. At which point, even I can't help you. I mean, okay, I could. It was just, you know, making a point, right? Like, if you're throwing your shit on the ground, then I don't know. Where are my high runes? Bruh. I will bomb you. But yeah, no, since you cannot accidentally vendor the items here, it's very unlikely that you've accidentally done that. Like, well, I guess if you took it and threw it out on the ground and left it to disappear, then yes. No high runes for you if I can't get any MVP kills. Who says you cannot get any MVP kills? Just go in and kill, and then you can get kills. It's easy, trust. Just go in, murder things, you're on your way to riches. Easy. I thought everybody gets at least one MVP card a day. Isn't that how it is? Huh? Yeah, but honestly, before I found my... Like, I found another one yesterday, I got Sania. But before that, I literally had 4 days without a drop. And you didn't hear me go, oh my god, this guy is falling. You know, back on official, you could go like 6 months without an MVP card of daily farming.
1 year.
There were people who had never even seen an MVP card. They played for years. Like, meanwhile, some other people logged in and decided, you know what, I'm gonna try ET. Hey, look, MVP cards, cool. We literally had somebody who did that with the event recently. They wanted to try the event, they ran in, killed a Dracula, dropped a card. Alright.
Alright, easy.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about, guys? This is super easy to get cards. Just kill an MVP, you get a card. This is how we roll. Blackjack, hookers, and stuff. Various cards. Put the cards in the bag. You just need to get lucky. Yeah, exactly. It's like sex. You just need to get lucky. The thing is, though, like, I looked at my anima and my drops. On average, I get a drop every 2,000 to 2,500 anima. That seems to be my... Despite the fact that it should be every 760 or whatever we mapped it out to. So I should have 3 times as many MVP cards as I have. If you want to follow the math that somebody did yesterday or whatever. Because if you're capped on card drop, you have 0.14, which is 1 in 768 or something like that. I am not getting a card every 768, let me tell you that. Like, this is not how it is. 100% not. Get lucky or die trying or something. How many anima do you have, Kawi? 12 Canma without a card, yet another one. Not be a Johnny. What the fuck is a Johnny?
Johnny.
What is a Johnny? It said, I hope it's not a Johnny. What the hell is a Johnny card?
Johnny Walker?
I don't think there's a Johnny Walker card.
Maybe a Jack Daniels.
Also pretty sure that's not a card. Nah, it's a lion.
I ruined everything, I
No,
know.
no, no. It's just, it's so good. You have 12k without a card. I mean,
Sucks to suck, get good on.
here's the thing, like, if we look at Johnny Rose, he had 0 in 30k and then he dropped 5 in 2 days. Like, it just, I'm like, just, dude, it will work itself out. Just, you know, don't. And then now it's just, they're just raining everywhere. 5 in 2 days? What kind of, what in Beelzebub's unshaved anus is that? That's a very interesting mental image I just said, actually. But no, please elaborate. What is a Johnny card? I know Miguel card. But also, like, unreworked card are like a source of intrigue and fun. I don't know why people are like, oh my god, I got an unreworked card. I would love to get a an unreworked card, because it could turn into anything. I mean, it could be a pile of shit too, but I guess I don't really care that much about what's it called? The actual power of the cards. I just like finding stuff. And like, if it's unreworked, it could be a diamond in the rough, or it could be a big turd. I don't know. It just, it feeds the inner gacha demon. Down to crit, 13%. Nice. Rusted armor. That is gonna be a Sasabi's armor, by the way. If I get an unreworked card, just write my ID, and if it's good for you, I could get the card I wanted. I mean, if it makes sense, I guess. It's like, it kind of comes down to, it's not that I will do it if I like you as a person or not. It's more, does it make sense for this to be that after a rework? Sometimes I will be like, wow, that's a great idea. We can definitely do that. And sometimes I'm gonna be like, what were you smoking when you came up with this? Like, not you guys, but we had some people in the past, okay, who made some ideas that were basically right up there with, like, crack addicts logic. A good death one, right? Oh, chance to be crit minus... Yeah, that is good. Reduces the chance for them to crit you. That's a great way to not die. Look at this, Sasabi's armor. No, wait, what? Horazon's Dominion? Since when? Fucking new items. I'm gonna go back to the old game. Then I was right. I would have been right if this was the old game. But since it wasn't, I was wrong. With a K. Wrong. Oh, I already have one. Okay, which is better? This has 10 more death. 16, 18, 16. 20? Man, get the fuck out of here with this other shit. These scheisse. I'm gonna learn proper German just so I can sit there and curse in German. I don't magic damage, right? But you mean you don't deal magic damage? Not unless you're playing the Ancient Rituals build with Venom Decimation. So if you're physical with Qatar, then no, you do not deal magic damage. There is one assassin build that does deal magic damage, but it's dual swords with Venom Decimation and stuff. I don't know, it's a pretty unhinged build. I'm gonna play it at some point. It also has the Nightshade Veil, the thing that people love so much in the Rifts. I've seen a lot of people who really enjoy Nightshade Veil from MVPs. It ticks for like 70k. I'm like, well, don't stand in it. Something. But yes, unless you play that build, no, you do not feel magic too much. Where be high runes? I am thoroughly and utterly something give runes. The runes. Give runes. You know, I feel it's very unfair and transphobic.
Hello.
I don't know, that sounds reasonable, right? If you just say something is phobic against you, you can get whatever you want. This is what I was told. Oh, Quill Beast. Fantastic. I hate the silence and keep it rolled. Yeah, you should really try to become immune to silence. I highly recommend it. Because the thing is, if you get silenced in the middle of fighting MVP, that's probably gonna be your ass. Like, I don't mean to be like that, but chances are, if you get silenced while fighting an MVP, I mean, you could bring green pots, okay? But that's only once every, what, 30 seconds? I believe? I don't know if Ice is still here, he's not saying anything. Maybe he had to go because of his child.
I'm back.
As I was saying.
Yeah.
Fucking Ice. No, I'm kidding. No, I was saying that because I'm talking to Zandane regarding silence resist, and I said as a melee class, once you get silenced against an MVP,
You're
that's probably
dead.
yeah, that's gonna be your ass. Like that's probably gonna be your ass, most likely.
If you're not an auto attack build.
Well, yes, but as a skill using BCD dependent physical build. Well, I mean, even if you know, like, skill using physical build. Once you get silenced, there's gonna be a lot of red damage coming your way.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
Even and stun immune.
Oh yeah, stun is great. I remember once I forgot to put it into vitality because I was like, oh, it's fine, it'll be okay. And I got stunned by an MVP. Oh my god, it lasted for like 10 decades. Because the higher level they are, the longer the stun duration is. So when you have like the one vitality, it was like a 15-second stun or something. I didn't die, but I literally felt like I can go AFK and go to the bathroom or something by the time this is over. Because I had Hard Rock Mammoth cards and stuff, so I was like regenerating a lot of HP, but I literally couldn't do fuck all. And 15 seconds stun in a row, it's a long time.
Death sentence.
Yeah, even if you don't die, 15 seconds in an ARPG is a very long time. Is there a way to get a good AA Dragon Knight working as a potent as a skill? No. There is no way to get an auto attack build as potent as a skill build. It's both by design and logically speaking as well. Since skills deal such high percentage damage, and you can use them... Huh? Like,
It's a fun build only.
you can do it at a fun build, and I mean it's gonna be sort of okay-ish, but it will never be as strong as a skill build, because if we reach a point where an auto attack build is meta, as a designer I feel like I failed horribly. Because that would literally render all skills useless. If left clicking is stronger than actual using skills. I hope that makes sense. I cannot look at the chat right now because if I do, I might die. Ah, why is he standing next to me, Blyat? Oh, he didn't drop anything. Well, fuck me. Yeah. You can still play an auto-attack build, but it's never gonna be as good as a skill-using build. Now, having said that, Frenzy can be okay-ish if you want to derp around in the, like, tier 1 to maybe even tier 3. But auto-attacking on tier 4, I don't see it going anywhere. Like, yeah. Honestly, that looks like a pretty good main, y'all, honestly. So, auto-attack Ranger is actually gonna get some interesting changes made to it. Ooh, Hexfire, that's a new item, sweet. So here's what I have planned. Right now, auto-attack Ranger is actually pretty good because of the auto-attack triggers. What I want to do though is I want to turn it into a proc-based reactive build, but what I mean by this is, say that you auto-attack, and your auto-attacks have a chance to grant you a stack of, say, Call of the Wild. And each stack of Call of the Wild will let you use one of your, like, Hawk Rush or Warg skills per stack, right? Now, before you say anything, this would not interrupt your auto-attacks, but you basically press it while auto-attacking, and they would run to your current target and deal damage. So it would be sort of like an auto-attack build, but it would require input. Oh, they have Stone Skin. Fuck my life. So that is something I have planned for an auto-attack Ranger type of deal. When this will be a reality though, I don't know. I might put this behind some relics as well, because I do want relics to be build defining / build altering. So, but there are stuff, there are whatever, stuff like this being thought up. Well, sounds not bad if it's really not. Yeah, no, basically it will auto target your current target. A bit like Monk's combos, but not really. So you could only use, say, if you get one stack of Call of the Wild, you can use the skill once to consume it on your current target. And your Hawk or Warg or whatever, they would cost different amounts of stacks, I guess. And then deal different damage and, you know, stuff like that, basically. Because if we have it like that, I can justify making it stronger if it requires input. It's just that left click and wait for profit, I cannot make that super strong. Because, well, it would basically be a spit in the face to people who actually play with skill builds. Like, the less the build requires from a player, the less strong the build has to technically be in a way. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Because we kind of want to promote people learning their classes and builds. Like, people investing time into their class should be able to perform well with the class. Both for diversity's sake and for balancing. Something like that for Nitri. You kind of technically have it, but it's not an auto-attack build. The magic build builds up stacks and detonates them on your target with Ignite. With Tiamat's Judgment. Now, that's not auto-attack, though, I do get that, but... I'm not against making unique things, it's gonna be hard to make that a reality for Dragon Knights, because I don't really, like, what skills would they really... The only thing I could think of would be the Legion skill, reworking that into requiring stacks to be used, but... Like that, you know what? Okay. I am having a thought here. What if Emberfang's Legion, auto-attacking or using skills will generate blades that you can fire off at your enemy while attacking? I mean, that would be a possibility. Right now it does proc on auto attacks, but I'm not making any promises. I'm just it's just a thought. Speaking of thought, where are my runes? Where runes? I swear, I find more MVP cards than I do high runes in Diablo. I'm not even kidding. Like, where are runes? Yeah, Emberfang is 4th. Emberfang's Legion actually helps auto attackers a bit. So it's the problem is to generate AP, I guess, but with its long duration, maybe it's not that bad. But I mean, there's a rune that helps auto attacks, and then there's also Frenzy. I don't know if you've checked out Frenzy. Frenzy is pretty fucking strong. Again, it's not as strong as skill usage. I mean, it is really fucking strong. It's not how do you say this? There is a weapon for I would drop my Watcher of that mini boss card. What mini boss card? Are you talking about the Grudge? Or what are you talking about? Hang on, I need to kill this guy. I got the mad, yeah. I mean, it's better than the perma runes, not consumable. That way we already have perma runes. You make them once, then you can use them as many times as you want. Plus they give a passive when you make them. Like, just making them and having them buffs you. Oh, okay. I thought you were asking if we could do it. I was like, but I've already done it. Oh, no. But yeah, I would, you could check out the weapon call of Hysteria. Music is kind of giving me too fast music. I don't know, I need something more relaxed. Yeah, it's a 180 weapon called Valorous Sword of Hysteria? Blade of Hysteria? Edge of Hysteria? The two-handed sword. It lets you regenerate HP while in Frenzy by killing. Sword of Hysteria, yeah. That one is made for Frenzy because it's the only way for you to actually get health back when you're in Frenzy. Yes. Actually, that is a thing that I have planned. So right now there's a skill called double attack, as you know. That goes up to 100%. Now, I did plan on reworking this into Flurry. And Flurry would be, for every 100% you have, it will deal 1 additional attack when you swing. And maybe even like Flurry damage as well, to build onto this concept. Now, I am slightly concerned about the potential damage of this. But since you would have to sacrifice other modifiers, I guess it might not be too bad. But that is something I have considered making as well. I have a hard time finding the time to do everything. And yes, I know I'm playing Diablo right now, but I basically push a patch almost every day. Even if they're not massive, I still bug fix and change things and... But yeah, I am very much for build diversity and different playstyles. Okay. I do want to encourage this. Having said that, we cannot have auto attack builds being top DPS builds. At least not if it's pure auto attack. Now, having them be viable, that's one thing. But we cannot have them be meta, because that's gonna be a huge problem. It will just lead to very bad things. Since as an auto attack build, you skip cooldowns, you skip cast time, you skip mana costs. Like, you really don't have a lot of things gating you. Which means gear progression becomes a lot more... I'm not gonna say easy, but a lot less troublesome. Because there's a lot fewer... what's it called? A lot fewer benchmarks or breakpoints that you actually need to hit. Whereas, yeah. I'm just saying, look, so fundamentally, I'm not against build diversity at all. I actually encourage it. It's in the server's motto and credo, right? That I would love to have as many builds be viable as possible. Now, you could argue what the term viable means, okay? But I am not against more build diversity and different builds being able to play. That's why I keep trying to, you know, buff and change and adjust cards and gear and skills and classes, because I just... to try and improve how many different classes and builds people are playing, basically. I mean, obviously there's always gonna be something that's gonna be stronger than the rest. But there's a difference between if the meta is, let's say, 20% stronger than the weakest build, or on Cairo where the meta is 100 times stronger than the weakest build. You know, there's a huge difference between the... But yeah, fundamentally, I'm with you, okay? I do enjoy, back in the day, auto-attacking Crit Knight. 99 agility, 99 luck, and then just left-click and let the numbers rain. It was fun. The problem is, in Renewal, or in Renewal base, skills, they just scale so much higher than auto-attacks do. Because the gameplay is centered around area of effect. But yeah, I hope that makes sense and answers your question regarding the future of auto attacks. Look, you know, somewhat answers it at least. Almost shat myself. Are you okay? Why are you shitting yourself? I don't mean to tell you how to live your life, but that doesn't sound very good. Maybe you need to seek medical attention if you're pooping yourself.
I think because he was looking for his mini boss
Ah,
squad.
okay. I thought he just randomly said he was just shitting himself. I was like, that sounds like that requires medical attention.
No, he
Like that's
wrote
not
in
okay. Okay.
Discord. He
Like
found it on his
that's not
radar.
right, you know. Like it's just, if you can't keep your shit in, you probably need medical attention. Not to, you know, tell anybody how to live their life or anything. It just, you know, it just doesn't sound like the healthiest thing in the world. No, I get it. I mean, you can buy a new one for 2,000 anima. Just get 4 of them and put them in Winterfather's mantle. Can you imagine 4 agony cards in a mantle? Oh, that's gonna be a lot of life bleach.
Not gonna die tonight.
I mean, if you get
On
one
a
shot,
frenzy night.
Havanin's Refuge. Yay, new item on the Grail. Whoa, whoa. Holy crap, what does this say? 3 to fire skills? This is a 5 enchant left hand. 2 thunderstorm, 1 blizzard, 26. Wow. I mean, look, this isn't perfect, but I'm gonna save it. I found another one recently that looks a bit like it. This one has teleport though. Now just need to make strong at skill. Maybe 7 is just viable. It's like that. Maybe fair. The problem is it's 25% less damage. The same as not having to invest in, because you also only need half the crit chance. That's another thing. Because skills get 50% of the, like, you see, there's a lot of things. I'm not gonna say speaking against it, but there's a lot. Oh, I got a level up, but into. There's a lot of things that are making it more complicated. Wait, where did I put my next skill point? Where did I put more skill point? Okay, this is maxed out. These are all 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Is it in this one? This is base 5. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, probably is. I have the best block rate in all the world. 22%. Fuck yeah. Fear my block rate. My face to your foot style. How do you like it? Okay. I mean, it's always the question where we take this. I would never suggest to get it from a pure DPS as a semi DPS could do. Yeah, no, I mean it's. I am open to the topic, shall we? Okay, because like I said, making more builds viable. Now the thing is, you could technically play auto attack build right now and murder MVPs. But you would need basically every MVP card in the game, like Mick or Moomin. They can basically play anything right now. But that also isn't really a way for me to say, oh, the build is fine, just get 25 top tier MVP cards and plus 20 gear, and then you can play your build. Like, that sounds kind of unhinged, right? Like, that doesn't... While technically true, it's not really something I feel should be taken... Like, MVP cards are never taken into consideration for balancing, ever. This is something I've made clear to people in the past when they're like, oh, but look how strong this person is. Yeah, and they have 20 top tier MVP cards. They're literally, their entire gear is filled with MVP cards. I don't balance around that because that is not the typical person. Like, most people don't even have 1 MVP card. So no, I never balance around MVPs. I might take a few minis into consideration But like people who want to solo tier 4 MVPs and stuff with lower gear and all that now, they will be having a plethora of MVP cards. Which is fine. That's not an issue. It's just some people seem to think that you should be able to solo everything. And when I say the only way to do that is currently to have every MVP card in the game at your disposal, then people tell me that my design is wrong and bad. But I don't want people to solo everything in the game. That's sort of the point. Like, I'm not... If I wanted to make it a solo experience, I would. But I'm really not trying to do that. People are, oh, but Moomin can solo everything. Yes. But go and inspect Moomin's gear and tell me what you see. Like, the joke about that he deals more damage per hit than the rest of the server combined, it's only sort of a joke. Like, it is, but it's not. Insert sad cat gif. Did you see, by the way, I made super nice changes to EM?
I saw this.
Yes, I made fixings and stuff. Because I kind of went down the rabbit hole. I wanted to fix one thing, but then I saw so many things that were broken in the bio. I was like, you know what? I'm in their files anyway. And then I tried, and then I went deeper and deeper and deeper, and eventually it was all fixed. I was like, alright. I was gonna fix it at some point anyway, so why not? It's I know people have been waiting for it as well, so... But yes, it should now be always a good idea to evolve your pet. And never... If I evolve it to the stronger pet, I'm gonna lose DPS, because that is, well... Not exactly what I had in mind originally.
I will see if the autocast still work with the higher pets.
How good would you that an EM perform compared to Archmage? Okay, so in current state, people are telling me that Archmage is terrible. Sorry, that Elemental Master is terrible because here's the thing: Archmage has had its full rework. Okay, Elemental Master has not. But even if Elemental Master had its full rework, it would only be dealing between 50 and 70% of the DPS of an Archmage because of the amount of tools they have. I will say this though, a well-played Elemental Master is scary as fuck, okay? They have so many tools and so much utility. The raw damage is not as high as Archmage, but fuck me, they are not to be messed with. Like, they can do so much stuff that it's just... I have an Elemental Master, and it's really fun to play, but it's definitely... Number-wise, you're nowhere near an Archmage at the moment, and you won't be either, because it's not a pure... it's a semi-support class. But yeah, having said that, a well-played Elemental Master is a fright to behold, and they are really, really cool. Like, they can be really cool, they really are. They have some really cool skills, and very cool playstyle as well. But yeah, if you're just looking for pure pew-pew numbers, Elemental Master is not it. Even when they have their full rework, because, again, they're not a full DPS. So, if you want good utility and a lot of, like, high-skill ceiling, and a lot of potential, Elemental Master is it. But for the highest possible numbers per hit, they are not. I don't know if that makes sense. Did you also see the Orc Load card change, by the way, to Unyielding Colossus cooldown? I seen the patch notes today. Best mix for survival and damage feel good to play. I don't want to be a glass cannon. Honestly, Elemental Master, if you don't mind a learning curve and a lot of skills for utility, Elemental Master is a good choice. Archmage is sort of the nuclear bomb, whereas... Okay, how do you say... Okay. Archmage would be like randomly just dropping a nuke and watching things blow up, whereas an Elemental Master would be tactical strikes. Archmages are more of a blunt instrument,
Yes.
whereas Elemental Masters are more of a... Do you know the expression a Swiss Army knife? That's literally what an Elemental Master is. I'm trying to think of something they cannot do. Like, they can do most... I mean, okay, it's not that they can do everything in the game, but they are very versatile. Between support and defensive, they are pretty complex. I tried to make them a little bit simpler though, because before different levels of skills would do different things, so you would need like 9 or 12 different insignia skills and stuff. Now you just need 3, one of each. Before it would be each level of insignias would do. Oh, a pull rune. Hello, highest rune we found so far, and it's not even a high rune. So I am making them a little bit less complicated because they were very... But they're still a... It's not a 2-button class. It's more like a 20-button class. To play them well. Okay, 20 might be a bit high, but... to play them well, you will be using a lot of different skills. Like, to use them at their full potential, they require a lot of different buttons. But, you know, I mean, like I said, it's a learning thing. It's...
Yes.
I don't think that necessarily is a bad thing. But yes, they haven't received their full rework. So they might be a bit rough around the edges in some spots. They did get their skills squished though, so you can pick up all skills in their tree, which was a huge help. Because before you couldn't. Like before the skill squish, you had to pick between damage skills and utility skills. Now you don't. Oh, I have a cat hair in my nose. Because I keep giving Nidalee kisses on her forehead, and then I get cat hair in my nose. But the Archmage is, I would say, a little bit simpler. I'm not gonna say they're simple, but they're simpler. It's like if something is easier, it doesn't mean it's easy. It might just be easier than the other thing. So I don't want to deter you or scare you off. I'm just... They have a lot of potential, and they are a really cool class, okay? Like, that is my honest opinion. They're a cool class, and they have a lot of potential. Iso, were you here when Reign of the Psychic Wave was a thing?
Good day.
I think he might have AFK'd again. Oh well. Pull rune. How many pull runes have we? Have 2. So I know there's some shit with the new charms. You can upgrade them. It's called Latent now, and you can renew it with like some runes in your cube. I think it was like 2 or 3 pull runes. Like, yellow ring. Mana 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 pa pa da 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 da. now. Okay. Interesting.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so the one that we need is Bone Break. You need Perfect Amethyst, Full Rune, and World Stone Shard. Oh, okay, so we don't actually need multiple ones. Okay, okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so this plus a Pull Rune plus World Stone Shard. Okay, World Stone Shard, Pull Rune. Okay, hang on. A World Stone Shard, doesn't matter which one. This one is the one we have the most of. And then 8 Amethyst. Nothing happens. Why doesn't anything happen? Oh, it depends which one. Okay, so you need Northern World Stone Shard for this. Okay, so this one. Ah, okay. Okay, we got. Well, that's an interesting. I don't know if this is that great, but minus 8% enemy physical resistance. Okay. 22% faster hit recovery. Okay, affix 1. Oh, you can get magic find as well, and gold find. The bone. Oh, you can get enhanced damage as well. Hmm. The minus 8% enemy physical. Okay, it will always roll that. It says affix 1 should be percent damage. We didn't get any percent. Well, it's still better than what we had. Hey, guess that's an upgrade.
I'm back.
Welcome back again. Does your little one keep getting up?
Yeah.
I too get out of bed a lot. Usually it's to not find any rooms.
Mm.
Mana, mana, mana. Yeah. Very nice. And then you actually have more than that. Every 5 luck you have reduces the chance that you get crit by 1% as well. So if you have 100 luck, that reduces the chance that enemies crit you by another 20%. Might be worth knowing, because it works the same way for them as it does for you. Yeah, so 120 divided by 5. I'm too tired to do math in my head at the moment, but that sounds good. That sounds good, some stuff. I thought you said you were going to bed. Why you no bed?
Yes.
Rift. Bro, come on. Don't make me take the toys away from you. I really don't want people to overdo it, like... I know people treating it like they have to play the Rift just because they're up. Maybe I should do it like I turn off the Rifts like 12 hours a day so people get some sleep.
Greetings. Good to see you.
Doopa doopa doo. Doo doo. Doo doo doo. Let's check the chronicle. Where we be at? Oh, chronicle. 39% of unique, 65% of sets, and 14% of our latest find. Newest was Hexfire dropped by Flayer. They have Spade, Bloodlet, a Casket. Doriel. Council member, to replace council member, council member, council member. A lot of council members. Oh, Grand Vizier. Yara. Who dropped the Storm Shield? Ghoul Lord. Can we see the very first one? Yeah, here. That the very first unique we found, Fang Skin. We're missing Mirrored Boots and Occult Loading. This one we have. High runes, where art thou? Hell rune. Oh, it wasn't ethereals. Whoops. Take our Temu teleport and get there. IO rune. Almost the low rune. Almost. Hmm. I wonder what is faster, finding high runes or finding MVP cards in our... Ba-do. You know, the funny part is, if we were to get like a Jao rune, what would we even do with it? We need a bird to make Enigma as well. But at least it would be something, right? Deep well, Zande. Wonder if anybody else found any CADs. Identify the stuff. Yay! Brain Heal is a new item. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. if I did. Once they get amp damage, they die so fast. Orba, Moon Charm. Hell clap. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for a few more minutes and then I might call it for today. I started really late. We'll do like 2 more runs, unless we get a hybrid. Would a full mini equip be able to farm nitbits? That is really hard for me to say yes or no to. When you say farm, do you mean be able to kill all of them easily, or one-shot them, or survive there? Like, it's really hard for me to say. It's depends on the minis and the refines and your playstyle and what enchants you have, and like there's just too many variables for me to say yes or no. Farm comfortably, not taking years to kill. That is really hard to. I cannot say yes or no. I know you probably want like a more direct answer, but I don't want to say yes or no. Since they aren't properly reworked at the moment either, they are in a very weird place. They're not a bad class. They're just they have a lot of potential. I haven't really played mine since the skill squish. Before the skill squish, I was fine, but I'm also not full. Like, it wasn't in Rifts, it was in Madness I played mine, and Madness ones are easier than the Rifts. So it's really hard for me to say. Which other class meant to be okay to farm this? I mean, Rangers are good. Pretty easy to gear as well. I mean, I play an Archmage. Now, granted, I am fully MVP. Well, not fully MVP, but I have many MVP cards. So,
Goodbye.
honestly, most normal classes do pretty well.
Good to see you.
Lightning wasn't triple symbolism. I really wish I had better answers for you. I don't want to give inaccurate information or say, oh yeah, you should just play this or that. It's great, and then you try it, and then it isn't what you thought it would be. Like I don't want to give that type of information if I don't know. But most normal classes are in a decent spot. As for their overall performance. That is my honest opinion. Now obviously, stuff in the rifts is a bit tankier, so they will take longer if you don't have Sundering. Sundering is a huge thing. Okay, last run, unless we find a high rune. If we find a high rune, we'll go for another half hour. Otherwise, I will be calling it a day. Getting a bit late, and I also don't want to, yeah, getting a bit of a headache. But yeah, I hope I've been of some help. I know I didn't really give you the answers you were looking for, Kawi, I think. I would rather say I don't know than give you information that isn't good. Okay. I hope you can appreciate that at least. Like, most normal classes are in a decent spot and would do okay-ish. As for their pure damage output, it's really hard to say. I'm just being candid, right? Like it's. I can even if it doesn't. I get your point. Yeah, I would rather be upfront and say I don't have a perfect response to your question than just answer for the sake of answering. But I would say most normal classes are in a pretty decent spot. Obviously, they have their weak points and all that, but overall, they're not in that spot. Having said that, I will be calling it today, so I will say goodnight and thank you for watching out. So thanks to Kawi, Zandane, Masao came in as well, right? Parsival, I don't know if you're still here. Nightbot for being, you know, bad. ISO for hanging out with me on voice. I'll stream again tomorrow, most likely. If you want to play Oro with us, you can find us there. I posted the links in the Discord, to the Discord and to the website, right? Everybody's welcome. So yeah, have a great night, guys. See you guys tomorrow or on the server. I don't know, maybe I'll stay up a little bit longer. I might do a rift or something. I don't know if I'm up for that, but we'll see, right? But you guys have a great night. Much love. As always, thank you for watching. But take care, guys. Good night. Thanks for hanging out.